Hello! This week on social media, I have posted 2 videos including errors in the use of gerunds and infinitives, where one verb follows another. So here I'd like to talk a little bit more about this problem and explain it to you as I would do to my students. When one verb follows another, sometimes it is in the infinitive form and sometimes in the gerund. Unfortunately, however, the two are not usually interchangeable, so deciding whether to use one or the other can be hard. It's a skill that you can develop over time, a sort of intuition as to what sounds right. But in the meantime, it's something that you can note when you learn a new verb, along with the pronunciation, the meaning, obviously, the word stress. You can also consider whether that verb can be followed by another, and if so, if the second verb takes the infinitive or the gerund form. A good dictionary should be able to help you with this. But I actually have something that could help you with this, because often the choice between gerund or infinitive depends on the chronological order of the action. Use the gerund form if the order is 1-1 or 2-1. That is, if the second action happens at the same time as or before the first. And use the infinitive if the order of the actions is 1-2. That is, that the second verb's action happens after the first. When I say I enjoy reading, the two actions are contemporary, because I mean I enjoy myself while reading. When I say I regret forgetting your birthday, I mean I regret now that I forgot your birthday in the past. When I say I decided to move to Italy, I mean first I decided and later I moved. Some verbs can be followed by either the infinitive or the gerund with no change in meaning. Examples of this are begin, start, and can't bear or stand. Some verbs can be followed by one or the other, with a change in meaning from contemporary to prior actions to future ones. For example, with the verb remember. If I say, I remember locking the door, I mean that I locked the door and now I remember it. If I say, I remembered to lock the door, this means first I remembered and then I locked it. Other verbs like this are, for example, go on, regret, forget, and stop. With certain verbs, the choice of the infinitive or the gerund completely changes the meaning. One example is with the verb try. Imagine I'm overweight. Don't be cheeky. So I go to the doctor and I ask for advice. I tell the doctor, I'm trying to lose weight. When I say this, I mean that I'm making an effort to lose weight, but that I'm finding it difficult. The doctor might say to me, have you tried going on a diet? He wants to tell me that I should test going on a diet as a possible solution that might work or might not. Today, many people use the infinitive or the gerund form indifferently with verbs expressing likes and dislikes, for example, like, love, or enjoy. A language is constantly changing to make it easier and more suitable for people to use, and that's absolutely fine. But in some particular cases, there is still a difference today between the use of the gerund or the infinitive with these particular verbs. If I say I like cooking, It means it's a pleasurable thing for me to do and I enjoy myself while I am cooking. If instead I say I like to cook, this means I think it is the right thing to do for my health, but I don't necessarily enjoy it. Like many things in English, this rule doesn't always work. So many people find it useful to make lists of verbs followed by the gerund form and verbs followed by the infinitive. Choose the method that works best for you. Gerunds and infinitives also have other uses, but we'll leave that for another time. For now, why not practice by answering these questions in the comments? What do you like doing in your free time? What games do you remember playing when you were a child? Which activities would you like to try in the future? Thanks for watching. I'm more than happy to answer any questions or comments, and I'll see you back here next week with some more information about my first book. See you then. Bye.